Okay, so it is the 21st of May, Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025. Um, I believe this is a cosplay vlog. I haven't done one of these in a while, a long flipping while. And yes, I have put that and that in the background because developments. Um, I have some Chicago Jordan 1s. Who anticipated this? No one. Um, Ben found a listing for these for 75 quid, and we were both like, we need to snatch this now. So I did. I used the money from the freaking shoot I did in November, in November 2024, the Romeo eSIM one, because that was like 80 quid. So I was like, we saw the listing and we were like talking about it, and then the money came in, and I was like, this is perhaps the fastest purchase I have ever done. Um, this with both Miles cosplays, that one and Brooklyn 42, it just makes it so much more complete. It just, well, obviously it's like the shoe is more accurate now, but it just makes the cosplays look so much better. It makes them look so much more complete, so much better than the Barcelona Jordan 1s, which are still, I think, my favorite shoe that I own, but these ones are just so much more accurate to what Miles actually has in the films. So there's those. These jerseys, right? I wanted to look at washing information because the other one that has 24 on the back, I took that to Winchester and I wore it quite a bit and it needed to be washed. So I went to the website and I see that the prices are like $230 now, which is insane. I got this for £50, about £50. I can't remember exactly how many dollars that is. But now, and I think Ben said because of like potentially because of tariffs and stuff, the whole freaking tariff war going on with the US and China, these are like crazy expensive now. So this one, right? This is the correct one. Move chair. This says Morales on the back. I've spoken before about how that was a creative liberty that I took instead of getting Sham God on it, which was like totally accurate. Because if I wanted to take this to conventions, people might not immediately recognize that it's like Miles Morales. But like, I did think about like, oh yeah, maybe in the future I'll get one that has Sham God on the back instead of Morales, so that's completely accurate, and then maybe even do the that looks weird, but the logos that are on here. But main thing is that I might get Sham God on the back instead of Morales. Not anymore. Not anymore, bro. That's too much. That's too much money. Unless I win the lottery like tomorrow, right? Like that's not happening unless the prices go back down. Which I don't know if they ever will. Who knows? Who knows? I paused the video because I was trying to think of something to say. Comic-Con is coming up, and that's why I'm doing this. I got back into London on Monday. I went to Drew's house on Tuesday, and we watched a couple films. Today is Wednesday, and I'm not doing anything. I have to do an assignment that is due Friday, but I can't do it because I'm going to Ben's on Thursday. I'm going to Comic-Con on Friday. Comic-Con is coming up. Thankfully, Ben was able to get some tickets. There was a couple free ones that they won at Kaya's uni for general tickets, and they gave one of them to me, thankfully. And then I believe Kaya can't make Friday, so Ben graciously gave me her ticket. So Ben's going the whole weekend. I'm going Friday, Saturday. Friday, Saturday's the busiest day, right? So that's where I want to bust out that thing. Friday is obviously still busy because it's MCM Comic Con, but Friday is when I'll go as Casual Miles, and that's the day that I'll do all of my shopping, all of my Comic Con shopping that I like to do. So, you know, prints, plushes, figures. Money ain't it right now, so it's gonna be a little bit of a more of a low key one, sort of like the last Comic Con I went to. Yeah, I've walked around a little bit in these shoes, all good. Buses are a bit iffy at the moment, so I will have to either walk up to Potter's Lane or just walk all the way to New Barnet Station, which I don't want to do. But yeah, Friday, our Friday lineup is, well, our Comic Con lineup. Friday, I'm going as Casual Miles, Ben is going as Red Hood, which was like really popular last time. Like really popular. It's a great cosplay. Saturday, I'm going as Spider-Man. Ben's going as Prowler, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then Sunday, I'm not going. Ben isn't going in cosplay. I can't remember if that's because he doesn't have a third cosplay, or because he wanted that to be the chill walk around day. Both of those are fine. But Ben's Prowler, I should stop doing that. Ben's Prowler cosplay, right? It's always been sick. It's always been freaking sick. The helmet is amazing. The gauntlet is amazing. And just over time, he's done it twice now. And each time there's just been a little bit about it that's like been improved. Like the second time he had the backpack done. He got some black and purple Jordans. He did the braids. I can't remember if he had the collar for the first convention that he took it to. I don't remember. But now he's the Fabric of the Universe jacket. There was back in the cropped purple bomber jacket era. There was a coveted one. I don't know if I used the word coveted correctly, but I'm going to assume that I did. The Fabric of the Universe cropped purple bomber jacket. It was like perfect. It was like made for a Earth 42 Prowler cosplay. He managed to snag the very last one. There was one in stock, and he freaking got it. And it looks amazing. I think I tried it on once, and I can't remember, but yeah, it looks fantastic. It's perfect for the cosplay. He's got some trousers with like purple accent, black trousers with purple accents as well. He's done some buckles. I think it's the buckles on the for the strap for the belt for the bag. And I should stop doing that. And he's doing the collar as well. Very recent development. He finished the collar. I don't think he's attached it to the jacket yet because he's going to do that with like Velcro or something. But he finished painting the buckles and the collar yesterday, or like within the last 2 days. And it looks amazing. It looks really good. So his cosplay is going to be like elevated to an even higher level now, even higher than it was before. So I'm really looking forward to see how that all comes together when it's finally done. Yeah. One thing I've also been thinking about is the bag that I'm gonna take. So usually I've got my standard Comic Con bag, right? I've taken this to every single convention. It's very useful. It's got lots of pockets and stuff. It is kind of heavy, but you know, potato tomato. Now that I'm doing one day that's like more chill, and then one day that's more cosplay. I'm thinking for the day that's more cosplay, do I need to take this whole bag, or do I need to just take a smaller bag with like the essentials in it? Cause you know, well, I've seen Ben when he goes in like full cosplay, which is again just the one day. But Ben doesn't really buy as much stuff as I do at Comic Con. Um, so he'll just have like those like big shopping bags, um, the more sturdy ones. I think last time he took, well, when I say last time, I'm talking about the Spider-Verse meet, which was a year ago now. Dang. He Yeah, he just took one of those like shopping bags and put his stuff in it, like the collar, the prior mask, the bits for the gauntlet, and that was kind of all he needed. I don't think he, well, as far as I can remember, I don't think he took any other bag. Um, so I'm thinking maybe that's what I can do, because I don't want to necessarily, um, for lack of a better word, cramp on the aesthetic of, what year is it? Freaking 1996. I don't want to cramp on the aesthetic of the cosplay. So just taking one of those big bags that I can easily drop to the side if I need to take a picture, um, that would be useful. But at the same time, the bag's got like different compartments for stuff. Um, so yeah, so I'm not sure. Definitely taking standard cosplay bag. I hit myself in the face. Standard cosplay bag for Friday when I'm wearing this cosplay. I can try out how that looks right now. Yeah. Miles does not have his sleeves rolled up, but who cares? Yeah. But I was thinking like a fabric tote bag would be ideal, because I've seen like, well, I've heard around online people taking tote bags to conventions, and that's kind of all they need. Like, they put everything in there. Um, so I'm like, maybe I need one of those. So honestly, today I might go out looking for one. Um, but yeah, um, yeah. I mean, maybe the tote bag will cramp on the aesthetic of the cosplay as well. But I want something that I can wear like over my shoulder, not on my back, over my shoulder, um, so that it doesn't impact the impact the design too much, um, impacts the aesthetics too much, cramp on the aesthetics too much. So yeah, um, cosplayoab stuff. I filmed the B-roll for the Mars cosplay breakdown back in like August 2024, before I left for third year. Um, I've done a voiceover. I don't like it, so I'm gonna redo it. I forgot to bring my tripod, so I can't record anything here, unfortunately. But I also want to do a tutorial on how to make Joseph's Hermit Purple prop, because I'm really proud of it, and it's a cheap one as well, because it's like fairy lights, pipe cleaner, some white gloves, and a really long like exercise band, sweatband thing in black. So that's cheap, and easy to do. It's quite easy. Um, so instead of like a breakdown of the whole Joseph cosplay, because it's not that interesting, um, I want to do a tutorial for how to make Hermit Purple. Obviously, like I said, it's a cheap way of doing it, but I think it looks good. Yeah, I can't film any of it, unfortunately, because I didn't bring my tripod. Stupidly, I might go back and get it sometime from Winchester, to be honest. Um, Apparently, Ben's been like vlogging the whole process for like the upgrades for Prowler, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing. And you can make a cosplay breakdown out of that. I don't know if he was going to do the same with Redford, but yeah, I at some point I want to get content for cosplayoab sort of off the ground and going. YouTube, TikTok, a little more on Instagram. I'm kind of awkward on Instagram. I don't know how to post stuff, and I haven't been that many developments, and I don't want to just post every development that happens. Like, this is a development, but I don't want to necessarily post that. Maybe I should. Maybe that's how you get followers. I'm not super concerned with getting followers. If there was an account that I wanted to get followers, I'd want it to be cosplayoab, and level 31. But potato tomato. Yeah. I tried on the Mars cosplay earlier today, and that's why I'm now in this getting hyped up for Comic-Con again. It's a really nice period every time. So yeah, I've been yapping for long enough. I'm probably gonna go out look for a tote bag or something. I also need to get lunch tomorrow for the 2 following days. Tomorrow, not today. So yeah, I hope these shoes will hold up at Comic-Con. I really hope they'll hold up at Comic-Con.